Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry for not making videos as much as I have. I've been dealing with finals and work and going to the gym, so I haven't really been able to make a video. But in this video I wanted to talk about the next Nexus rumors. And also me selling my Nexus 7, but that's not really important. But from what I've heard is that the next Nexus might be made by Huawei and also LG, as some of you probably know already. But another thing I've heard, and I've been like looking through forums and Google Plus and stuff, is that LG and Huawei are going to be making two phones for Google this year. I don't know how true this is. I mean, I think it'll be a great thing. Google can make a new remake of the Nexus 5, which will be great. I don't know, maybe that Nexus 5 render. I mean, it does look like a Nexus 5, so I'm gonna call it a Nexus 5. And the render of the Google Fi project video. Um, I would love a Nexus 5 remake. I love the Nexus 5. I use it as my daily driver, and I would definitely like to see how what Huawei brings to the table with their phone, and what they will definitely bring to the table. I've heard also is that Huawei is making a phablet. It's not really a surprise because phablets are becoming a very popular thing nowadays. And I, for me, I just can't. I would try out a phablet, but just for me, I like my phone to be at least 5 inches, 5.2 inches around that area, not anything over that. If I was to get a phablet, I might as well just definitely sell my Nexus 7 because there will be no reason for me to even keep it, since it's such a small tablet, and I'll probably have to get a new one. Um, I'm not really sure, since I'm trying to sell my Nexus 7, what tablet I should buy. I was thinking about the Nexus 9. Don't know, you know, I'd rather wait since, the Nexus 9 and, all the products like the Nexus 6, Nexus 9, they're almost to the end of their life as far as being on well, not on the Google Play Store, but, the next Nexus is about to come out. So, you might as well wait. I can wait. I have no problem. But, yeah, I definitely would like to see what Huawei brings to the table. It's a different company, and if they make a good phone, they're on the map, even though they are on the map. But it'll just, they'll just, probably explode, in my opinion. Um, it's supposed to be a phablet that Huawei is making, and it's supposed to have a quad HD screen. That's another thing I wanted to talk about: quad HD screens. I don't understand, and I've had a couple of arguments on Google Plus about this. Quad HD, okay, screens on smartphones are like pretty much like exploding as far as like the resolutions and stuff. But here's the thing: battery technology. Battery technology has not changed one bit. And it just doesn't make any sense that these companies, these OEMs like Samsung and LG, are going to Quad HD and their phones, their battery performance is just subpar. It just makes no sense. But they're trying to replace it with quick charging and turbo charging, and it's just like, okay, that's all well and good, but still, I still would like my phone to last throughout the day, you know. And really, honestly, it just all boils down to this. Okay, Quad HD, the screens do look beautiful and stuff, but it's not like a 1080p screen is just like so horrible to look at that you can't really, like, you see the pixels or something. It's not that bad, and it's really not that big of a jump. You're only going from 1920 to 1080p to 2560 by 1440. So it's not a major difference. It's not like jumping to 4K or anything like that. You really can't tell the difference. And I know I'm not the only one here, even though I'm the minority on this. I know I'm not the only one that just says that, Quad HD isn't really that big of a jump from 1080p, from Full HD. And I just don't understand. Like, if you're gonna jump in resolution for displays, you might as well jump in that battery technology department too. You know, Like, say, for instance, I can think of a phone that still has a beautiful screen and unbelievable battery life, the OnePlus One. 1080p screen, still a beautiful screen. You know, it's not like you see pixels or anything like that. And the thing could get at least, I have a friend, he says he gets about 6 hours, almost 7 hours on screen time. So I'd rather have a 1080p screen that isn't, okay, as beautiful as a quad HD screen and still keep the battery life. You know, like my Nexus 5, it's gotten better as far as battery life with the updates from, 5.0 to 5.1. It's gradually beginning to be better as far as battery is concerned, where I can get at least 4 hours of on screen time, which is pretty good for, a phone that has a 2300 milliamp hour battery. It's pretty small, and has a beautiful 1080p screen. But yeah, I just don't understand why OEMs would do that. What are your thoughts? I just want to know what you think about it. Do you really think that LG and Huawei are going to make two phones at the same time? And LG is supposed to be making a smaller phone, possibly the Nexus 5 remake. Hopefully it is, because I love LG and their phones. And okay, maybe I'm late to the show. Maybe I'm late to the show as far as jumping on the Nexus line. Because I had the Nexus 4, but ever since I had the Nexus 4, I've been in love with the Nexus, the Nexus lineup, except the Nexus 6. But once again, I'm the minority on that too. But what are your thoughts? Do you really think that two phones are going to be coming out this year from Huawei and LG? And if so, do you think Huawei is going to make a phablet? And I also want to know, what do you think? Who is going to sell more phones? Which phone is going to be more popular to the consumer? That's also another thing I wanted to know, because in my opinion, I think it'll be LG, because LG, they have a bigger and a better reputation than Huawei does, with especially with their flagship phones like the LG G4, which is a really good phone from what I've heard. And as far as the camera is unbelievable. I would love to test it out, maybe upgrade to it, because I'm on T-Mobile. I could probably do the jump program and jump on it. But that's all I have for today, and I would definitely start making more videos since the semester is pretty much almost over. I would say about a week left, but I will definitely be making more videos though, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye.